Is it to have Harrison back? I mean, not only defensively, catching wise, but excuse me, he was pretty good offensively last year as well. How important is it to have him back this year?
Yeah, was the Big Ten leader in RBIs last year, and certainly a stable force in the middle of anyone's order, and a reliable backstop, a guy that caught a lot of games, and actually Drew Lugbauer, who's here now, also a catcher, and was a guy that we envisioned would shift into that role. But Drew is also has the ability to play corner infield, and so it gives us some more flexibility. So having Harrison back as a returning starting catcher who's had a lot of experience at that position gives us not only a good presence behind the plate, but also allows some of our other players to be able to. It allows us to get our best offense on the field. Is what it does. So,
did you speak with him, or I guess what were the conversations like? Because when when he was drafted, up to the point where he decided that he was going to come back, what were the conversations like between you and him? How did that play out?
I think he and I both expected that he was going to be selected somewhere on day 2. And which is rounds 3 through 10 in the draft. And the draft is a fickle process. It's an uncontrollable process for sure, which is why we educate our guys on not trying to put too much of their energy and minds towards it, just because the only way they can control it is if they're the scouting director or the general manager, which is not the case. So I think the expectation was that he was going to be selected sooner. He certainly had the type of season offensively and from a catching standpoint to warrant all the interest that he was getting at the end of the year. But for whatever reason, he didn't go until day 3, which happens every year to a lot of guys. And so he just made the decision with his family. I talked through that process with him as well, and he decided he would prefer to be at Michigan and finish his degree and help this team win at the highest level.